They're taking off-roading to a whole nother level. American Off-Road Customs 4x4 shop is modifying your rides for every adventure that may come your way. I had the chance to learn more about what they do. If you're looking to rig your off-road vehicle for your next adventure, American Off-Road Customs is the 4x4 shop for you. Hanging out with Jonathan Chapman, co-owner of the place. And you know, Jeep's really your bread and butter here. Let's talk about it.
Okay. Well, we do a lot of custom work here, primarily on full-size four-wheel drive vehicles, Jeeps, trucks, SUVs. If you're looking for modifications for that vehicle, we do all kinds of stuff. Suspension stuff, wheels, tires, do seats, sliders, bumpers, roof racks, rooftop tents, all kinds of things, pretty much whatever you want to be able to go off-road. And the big thing in this area is you can get out in the desert, you can do rock crawling, you can do camping, you can just do exploring. And we offer upgrades and different modifications to suit every type of aspect of off-roading that's, you know, suited for what you're after. So
you're really prepping the vehicle for the adventure that it's going on, and you mentioned these modifications. These are cars that are coming from a lot into here, and what are people doing to their cars, really?
Well, the main thing we get asked about all the time is going to be, I want to lift it so I can get more ground clearance so they can get out there on the trails, because you can't, you know, go where you want to go if there's rocks and stuff in the way. So the main thing we get asked about a lot is going to be suspension upgrades, which then goes, you know, with wheels and tires. And some people just want the looks, but then there's also the functional side of that. So we make sure that either way you go, it's going to still drive the way it's supposed to. So that way, if we buy that new car off the lot or used car or whatever, it's not going to, you know, inhibit the handling when you do drive it after those modifications.
Now, I'm sure question number 2 is going to be, can I come here and get it serviced as well? Because I don't quite think we can bring these back to the dealership, right?
That's absolutely true. A lot of times people do these modifications and they get asked a lot about, well, what about the warranty? You know, how does that affect it? And is it still going to be warrantable? And the short answer is, not on the things that we change, but that's why we can service those things. And when we do the modifications to your suspension or other parts of your vehicle, you know, a lot of places don't understand how that affects it. And so we do offer full service repairs, maintenance, whatever you need as far as that goes, whether you need a new engine replaced in there or you just need your oil change. We can do both ends of that spectrum.
And it's not just you working here. You have an amazing team who are doing all of these modifications and changes on these vehicles. Let's talk about them and the work that they're really putting into these vehicles.
We do have a really great team that works here, because to be honest, it's been a while since I picked up a wrench because of how much business we do. With the team we have, they're very well experienced. They know how to do all those repairs and maintenance things, the modifications that you're looking for. We can weld stuff. We can do all the mechanical repairs as well. So we got a really good team of guys working here. And a lot of times people will call and say, hey, I want to lift, how much is it? And it's like, well, it's a lot more complicated than a simple answer like that a lot of times. So we do encourage that you come in, and when I will spend time one-on-one talking to you, answering your questions, and find the right options that work for what you're after. Because people ask me, well, what would you do? It's like, well, what I would do is not necessarily what you would do. So I try to figure out what makes sense, and then we find the right option for them. And we do offer all kinds of different brands, different price points, all kinds of stuff to be able to find the right match for what you're looking for.
And I think another really cool thing that you're doing here is your work with the community. You have these fun events with these fun names, but it's all for great causes. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so we actually just recently finished up an event called Go Topless, which is a national event, and we host the one here in Vegas. And we are proud to say that we are one of the top ones as far as generating funds for nonprofit and attendance overall. And those funds really are designed to go towards, you know, charities that were close to our hearts. Like one of them is Race to Erase 22, which is all about families that deal with soldiers who have, you know, not made it due to a lot of mental issues and things like that. So we're trying to support that community as well. So a lot of the funds go to that group.
So whether you're looking to change the community or change that vehicle for your next adventure, American Off-Road Customs is the place to go. And for more great automotive content, you can tune in to 5DRVTV on Cox Cable Channel 125 or download our app on Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV. You can also check us out on YouTube and our social media pages.